Hello friends, timing drive, belt. The first belt change is prescribed after 150,000 kilometers or 10 years. At first, some owners were faced with a leakage of the oil pressure sensor. In addition, the oil pressure sensor sometimes gave a signal about a pressure drop in the lubrication system. As a rule, this event was interconnected with the leakage of the sensor itself. It is noteworthy that a couple of cases of spontaneous combustion in the engine compartment were recorded. Presumably, the etching sensor became the culprit of the incident. The leaked oil ignited. In any case, such a verdict was passed by representatives of an authorized Chevrolet service center. Over time, let leak and thermostat. Replacing the gasket did not always solve the problem. Sometimes the hull needed to be replaced. In addition, the heating element of the thermostat or the coolant temperature sensor could fail. Antifreeze leaks also arose due to a crack in the expansion tank. After 100 to 150,000 kilometers, the heat exchanger gaskets were handed over. As a result, the oil either entered the cooling system or was squeezed out. The owners also had to change the failed ignition module. Some owners of the Chevrolet Orlando noted an unusual behavior of engine speed during warm-up. They floated and did not fall evenly, as is customary. But this is just a specific feature of this motor, which does not mean its malfunction. Sometimes there was a glitch of the fuel level indicator or sensor. The readings were reset to 0 despite the presence of gasoline in the tank. After a short time, or after turning off the ignition, the correct indication resumed. Paired with a motor, a 5-speed manual gearbox or a 6-speed automatic was installed. There are no comments on the mechanics, but several recurring cases were noted. Failure of the clutch pedal due to problems with the clutch hydraulic drive, and breakage of the pedal return spring. The clutch usually lasts over 150,000 kilometers. Chevrolet Orlando buyers have occasionally complained about the rough operation of the automatic transmission. There were jerks during shifts 1, 2, 3, and after stopping. Dealers shrugged, but the service centers involved in chip tuning did not sleep and offered another firmware for the engine, smoothing out the uncomfortable operation of the box. Regardless of the type of box, after 70 to 120,000 kilometers, the semi-axle oil seals could be scorched. Many note the rather noisy operation of the suspension. Extraneous sounds from the rear can be caused by the rattling of the plastic boot of the shock absorber. The rattling calipers sometimes make their contribution, more often the front ones. Shock absorbers usually drive over 100 to 150,000 kilometers. The silent blocks of the front levers and the rear beam go the same amount. After 80 to 120,000 kilometers, the parking brake cables sometimes turn sour. The paintwork of the Chevrolet Orlando body is not very durable, which is traditional for modern cars. Chips soon appear. Chrome also does not resist external influences for long. The radiator lining and the bar on the tailgate swell. Sometimes the button to open the fifth door fails. There is fogging of the front and rear optics. With frequent folding and unfolding, the side mirrors on several cars have become freely oriented. The reason is the deformation of the soft lock washer and the latch popping out. Drips from the ceiling light in winter are not uncommon. This phenomenon is common to many modern cars. The reason is the formation of condensate in the space between the roof and the upholstery of the ceiling. It is treated by gluing the roof with heat and noise insulating material. Orlando interior plastic scratches easily and starts to creak after a while. Knocking in the rear of the cabin may occur due to the loosening of the spare wheel. Some Orlando owners noted a glitch of the air conditioning system. The air recirculation damper stuck in the closed position. Climate freezes were less common, the set temperature did not change when the knob was turned, or the temperature indication disappeared. The performance of the system was restored independently after a while. However, after 100 to 150,000 kilometers, you still had to repair broken plastic heater dampers. However, to get to the heater, the front panel must be completely removed. There have also been cases of Error 95, airbag malfunction, and parking sensor failure. With age, the heated driver's seat fails. After 100,000 kilometers, the wiper leash on the driver's side sometimes stopped moving. The reason is a broken hinge joint. Fortunately, the defect is easily fixed. If you know of other model malfunctions, be sure to write about it.